cycle those tyres, they are cold.
Well, I think he put fuel on then, so it's actually...
and it's weighty in the rear.
It's weighty in the rear, so it's unweighting the inside front and a bit of a
bias to the rear.
Change,
Russell Ingall has been able to drive away from Stephen Johnson in the West Point Falcon. There's quite a bit of gap between those guys. As Ingall sits back in 12th, Johnson is 13th. And in the order, Skaife has come back out on the track as we ride with him in 10th, and in position 11 right behind him, Paul Morris.
It's a good shot looking over Mark's shoulder. And Greg, Lee asked you a moment ago if you could describe the lap for us in onboard Marcus. We might see if we can go back on board with Mark Skaife and let you have a good look and just tell us what it's like to hustle around here.
He's 6th gear coming up to turn 8. Off the throttle, dab on the brake. His right foot comes across, straight back on the gas again. It's a key. I mean, we know how important that corner is and how critical it is. Down to 2nd gear, off the throttle, wait for the car to turn, then get back on the throttle, nice and smooth. Mark's got a good balance there by the looks of it at the moment. The car looks to be doing what he wants. 3rd, down to 2nd, through here, waiting, accelerating hard. 3rd, we'll see if he uses 4th or 5th. 4th, and he's a 5th man, so he uses 5th through there, gets off the limiter, using the curb. You see the car bounce off there, bit of steering input, off the throttle or at the hairpin. Probably sorted out that brake bias problem. 2nd to 3rd, up to 5th gear. Mark's making sure he's getting a lot of fluid on board. It'd be Mr. Starr there, giving him a bit of encouragement over the curbs. And 4th gear for Mark too, actually. So maybe some of the guys, more of the guys using 4th than what I thought. 5th, back down to 2nd. Mark goes straight from 5th to 2nd. Doesn't go down any other gears. 2nd gear all the way through here. Hard on the throttle, then hard on the brake, off the power, get it to turn. Hard on the gas again, dive it on the brakes, off the brake, get the car to turn. The car looks pretty well balanced, Neil.
It does, doesn't it? One thing I noticed there, Greg, is that Mark's using the clutch for the shifts across the gate, 2nd to 3rd like that one, but he's obviously flat shifting in the straight pull where the gear levers pulled 3rd to 4th.
Absolutely.
Notice from 4th to 5th again, he used the clutch, and then from 5th to 6th, he just flat shifts
And that's
again.
what I do too. 2nd to 3rd. Yeah, it's one of those gear shifts that if you do happen to stuff it, she's 1st gear.
Yeah.
And then she's pulling 9.5, 10 grand on there. Oh, he's run a bit wide there at the hairpin. Very easy to do, I